Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel today. I'm Matt, and today we're going to be talking about 5 tips for beginner backpackers. With me, myself, being pretty much a beginner backpacker, a lot of these might make sense, a lot of them might not. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I got my cheat sheet here today, so we're going to be talking about 5 tips for beginner backpackers. From what I've learned already on just some of my trips that I've gone out backpacking, is I'm still considered a beginner backpacker. I've only been doing it for about 3 years now, and honestly I've only gone on maybe 4 backpacking trips. So the first one we're going to start with today is number 1, don't worry about mileage. Yeah, everybody on YouTube, everybody that I know that does backpacking or likes to go out hiking, mileage this, mileage that. Ooh, I put in 10 miles, I put in 15 miles, I put in 20 miles. Don't worry about mileage. You could easily go in and walk maybe 1 mile, 2 miles, find a nice, perfect little, beautiful campsite, and just set up right there. Spend the night there, enjoy your time outside, because any time outside is better than no time outside. Number 2, weight actually does matter. Weight doesn't seem like much, you know, a pound here, a pound there, but it starts to add up pretty quick. When I went on my trip to Pictured Rocks, I was looking at a base weight of about 25 pounds. That actually wasn't too bad. I ran into somebody at a camp there. They were asking me how I did it because their pack was actually closer to 50. If you're new, you definitely don't want to do a 50-pound backpack. That's going to be rough on your body. That's going to be rough on your back. And you're not going to make it very far anyways. So definitely keep an eye on weight. Number 3, always try your backpacker meals before you head out on the trail. My first backpacking trip that I took, I went to the Potawatomi, no matter how many times I try to say it, I can't say it. Potawatomi Trail. It was just one overnighter, and that morning, after staying the night, I ended up having a Mountain House, I believe it was a scrambled egg, it was a Mountain House breakfast. And let me just tell you something. Okay, so consensus on the spicy Southwest style skillet. That's a big no for me because that's disgusting. It was one of the worst backpacker meals I've had in a long time. And so I ended up actually going hungry for the hike out, which was not good at all. So you definitely want to try your meals before you head out there. Unless, of course, if you're not going to do backpacker meals and you're just going to actually cook something while you're there, then don't worry about it because obviously you know you're cooking. At least I would hope you do. Number 4, don't be afraid to have to bail out on a trip. Not all trips are glorious, no matter what you see on YouTube. Sometimes you go out there and they're just downright awful. The last time I went out to Blind Lake, the trip itself was just not that great. Terrible sleep, terrible hammock lay. I myself actually wasn't in a very good mindset for that trip, so that didn't help either. But not every single trip that you take or you go out on is going to be great. So keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, try your best to at least find some type of positive out of it. Number 5, don't let disappointment discourage you from backpacking. There's been plenty of times where I've had something set up and obviously those plans fell through and I was extremely disappointed. My channel right now, I'm still building it. I don't have many subscribers, but I'm hoping to get that subscriber base, and I'm looking for any type of feedback, any type of comments, any type of support, whatever you have, because it's been a little disappointing. I've been at this for about 3 years now, and yeah, it's not quite where I hope it would be, but I'm still working at it. It's still something that I intend to do, and it's still something that I enjoy. And then for my last tip, I'm going to throw a bonus tip in there. Water. Always have water. You get outside, you start walking around, you're sweating, you're getting dehydrated. A lot of people tend to not really think about water sometimes. They're looking to get in those miles, they're looking to get to camp, they want to, you know, get there and set everything up. Make sure you're drinking your water. My very first trip I went out to, again, Potawatomi, I was walking and I got one of the worst cramps that I've ever had in my entire life in my calf. and I had to sit and rest for about 10 minutes. And the problem there was that I was just not drinking enough water. So I hope these tips, probably, you know, some of them that you've already heard before, some of them maybe not. But I hope they could be of some service to you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And again, if you did, like, subscribe, comment, share. This has been Matt, and I'll see you on the next one.